Can people with diabetes consume potatoes? Can people with diabetes eat potato? That will be our big question for today. We're going to demystify that concept. Still another concept that we're supposed to demystify, and I'm going to explain. Okay, if people with diabetes can easily can consume potato. I'm sure. Okay, if you have diabetes or you have a diabetes patient around you, you must have heard stuff like what potato is not good. Potato should be one of the most confused meals that I think you must have heard about. Others have said you should not eat it. Others have said you should maybe boil before you eat it. Others have said you should fry. Others have even said you should not. You should just eradicate it from your nutrition, from your meal list. Okay, at all. But how true is that, and how effective, okay, is that statement? We are going to see into all that today. Now, in our video for today, we always divide our videos into segments. Okay, so in segment 1, I'm going to explain to you why potatoes actually affect blood sugar level. Okay, why is that they tell diabetes patients to be careful with potatoes, because it affects blood sugar level. I'll explain to you why it affects blood sugar level. In part 2, I'm going to explain, okay, if actually diabetes patients should eat it or not. I'm going to explain that to you. And what in segment 3, we're going to explain, okay, I'm going to tell you there are healthier ways. In every statement that people make, okay, there's always a way out. I'm going to explain to you better ways that a diabetes patient can consume his potato, okay, and nothing is going to happen to him. So before I continue, do want to subscribe, like, comment if content like this speak to you. And if you want to see content like this, make sure you drop comments of what you want me to talk about. Okay, the nutrition that make that you want me to demystify. I'm going to do that for you guys. Now, straight to part 1. Part 1 says why is it that potatoes affect blood sugar level? Now, the answer is very simple. Potato is carbohydrate, okay, and carbohydrate when consumed is being broken down into glucose. Our bloodstreams absorb what we eat as glucose. It does not know rice. When you eat rice, your bloodstream does not know rice. Our system, okay, breaks down that rice to what glucose. That's what the system recognizes, and glucose is sugar. In other words, okay, so for any starchy food, carbohydrate that you eat, okay, it's going to be broken down into what? Glucose. Hence, since potato is carbohydrate, and carbohydrate is being broken down into glucose, and glucose is what? Sugar. And you know that what? Sugar and diabetes patients, they are enemies. So the simple reason why potato, okay, affects blood sugar level is just very simple. It is carbohydrate, okay. When eating, it breaks down into glucose, which is sugar, and that sugar can easily disturb or destabilize our blood sugar level. Now, that's said and done. Segment 2. Does this mean that diabetes patients should stop eating potato? Absolutely no. That is not what it means. Okay. You can eat your potato comfortably, okay, without having any problem. But okay, it comes with conditions. What are those conditions? The type of potato you eat matters. Of course, I'm not going to say type. What does that mean? I'm going to explain. The type of potato matters. The portion you eat matters. Okay, the portion you eat matters. The cooking method of that potato matters. Are we there? So you see that what you are not the fact that potato affects blood sugar level does not mean you eradicate it. Okay, but now diabetes patients can easily can actually eat potato, but what they're respecting certain conditions: the type of potato, okay, the cooking method of that potato, okay, and the portion that they eat. Now we go to segment 3. Segment 3 now is going to we're going to answer what are some healthier ways, okay, what are some better ways that diabetes patients can easily consume potato without harming themselves. I'm going to take the three sections, or the three subs that I divided it, and I will explain. First of all, I talked about the type of potato. Now, eating cooked or boiled potato is better, okay, than eating fried potato. That is what we mean by type. So as a diabetes patient, it's more advisable to consume boiled potato or even baked potato, okay, compared to what? Fried potato. Very, very important. Okay, so that's what I mean by type. Take note. Okay, so the type, you have to make sure you should make it, or even cooking the cooking method, you should make sure you eat it either boiled or baked, but you avoid fried potatoes. Are we there? Now the second sub, okay, it is the cooking method of that potato. Yes, okay, make sure your potato should be either boiled and or baked, and not fried. Now the next thing to take note of is the portion. Okay, make sure you eat potato in considerate amounts. Okay, you don't just eat it, alone. No, make sure you eat potato in considerate amount, and make sure you also combine it with other classes of food around, like protein, vegetables. Okay, other kinds of food that can easily accompany it, because when you accompany your potato portion with other classes of food, okay, it breaks down or it decreases the effect of that potato in our blood streams. So first, you say what you should add. You should make sure you eat cooked, okay, or boiled, or what, a big potato, and you avoid fried potato. Next, you make sure what you eat a considered portion. Okay. Next, you make sure you combine the potato with other classes of food, protein, vegetables, and so on. And the last, which is the most important, endeavor to consume a cold potato. What do I mean? It means that what the potato has been cooked, okay, or has been boiled, or has been baked. Okay, you wait for it to get cold before eating it. Why? When it is cold, okay, it has resistant starch, and the resistant starch in that potato helps to decrease digestion rate or slow down digestion rate. And when digestion rate is being slowed down, it also helps to decrease the rate at which what glucose is liberated, hence decrease the rate at which blood sugar level is going to increase. Are we getting it? Okay, so make sure you eat your potato. Okay, after that cooked it, make sure it should be cold before you eat it, especially if you're a diabetes patient. And above all, make sure you always talk to your medical personnel. It is really going to help you. So at the end of the day, is a potato, okay, off limit for diabetes patient? No, absolutely not. Okay, you just have to, you just have to be careful with the portion you eat. Okay, balance, make sure you combine it with other classes of food. Okay, the preparation method, it should be either boiled, cooked, okay, or what, baked. Okay, and how you eat it, you should what, make sure what, after it has been cooked, it should be cold before you eat it. So we come to the end of our video for today. Do what to subscribe, like, comment if content like this speaks to you. If you want to know if bananas or rice, white rice, is off limits for diabetes patients, click the video that will appear on the top right hand corner. I'll see you in another video.